Cetacean strandings have fascinated and puzzled humans since ancient times. More than 2,000 years ago, the Roman naturalist Pliny the Elder recorded one of the first descriptions of a whale stranding. Between the 3rd and 13th centuries, stranded whales and dolphins became extremely valuable resources for coastal communities. They were so valuable that laws had to be created to decide who owned a stranded whale. The first legal references date back to the 11th century in Iceland, and later in the 14th century in England, Denmark, Normandy, and Scotland. For many centuries, knowledge about these events came mainly from the observations of whalers, fishermen, and naturalists. In the 18th century, scientific expeditions began to explore the oceans on a global scale. This marked a transition from simple curiosity about nature to organised scientific research. By the 19th century, scientists began to develop systematic methods to study strandings, turning them into an important scientific field. At the same time, knowledge gained during the era of industrial whaling, together with scientific observations at sea, helped researchers better understand the biology, ecology, and evolution of whales and dolphins. Even so, stranded animals continue to offer unique opportunities for research. In recent years, these events have provided valuable information on many key scientific questions. In Europe, the organised collection of information on stranded animals began in 1913, when the Natural History Museum in London created the first stranding research network in the British Isles. Most European stranding networks were later established between 1970 and 1995, a time when public awareness of conservation was growing and environmental laws were emerging. Despite limited resources, these networks have produced important scientific results and helped scientists identify many causes of mortality in cetaceans. Today, collaboration between local, national, and international stranding networks greatly increases the value of the data collected. These data can act as bioindicators of ocean health, revealing the impacts of human activities and climate change. Although fully using the potential of these networks is complex and costly, the foundations for progress are already in place. Improving coordination and standardising methods will make them even more effective. But achieving this requires political support, strong institutions, appropriate legal frameworks, and sufficient funding. And perhaps most importantly, it requires broad public support, a support that can grow from something that has always existed, the deep fascination that whales and dolphins inspire in humanity.